Good evening, student. After completing the structure of cilia and flagella, now we are remain with the last entry of membrane-bound cell organelles. We are left with the microbodies. Microbodies are single membrane-bound, very small cell organelles, which includes peroxisomes, glyoxysomes, and spiriosomes. So let's try to learn about them in detail. Under the heading of microbodies, we are having three cell organelles which are very small and single membrane bound organelles. The first one is spirosomes, or they are also called as oleosomes. These are the cells organelle which are only found in case of plant cells. So they are only found in plant cells. These cell organelles are having acidic hydrolytic enzymes. So these spiriosomes are also called as plant lysosome. But the enzymes which are present in these spiriosomes are totally different from the enzymes which are actually present in lysosomes. Okay, so these spiriosomes are having acidic hydrolytic enzymes, and that's why they are called as plant lysosomes. लेकिन स्पीरियोसोम के जो हाइड्रोलाइटिक एंजाइम्स है और जो एक्चुअली लाइसोसोम्स में एंजाइम्स है वो टोटली अलग होते हैं. स्पीकिंग अबाउट द डिस्कवरी पार्ट, दीज spiriosomes are first discovered by Perner and Handstein. So these spiriosomes are discovered by Perner and Handstein. Clear? These cell organelles are also called as half membrane bound organelle. This is also one specific MCQ which comes on spiriosome. These are the half membrane bound cell organelles, and they get derived from smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the origin of spiriosomes are actually from smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now अगर हम उसके फंक्शन की बात करें तो मेनली स्पीरियोसोम्स आर कंसर्न विथ सिंथेसिस, स्टोरेज एंड ट्रांसलोकेशन ऑफ फैट. जो स्पीरियोसोम्स है वो फैट के सिंथेसिस और स्टोरेज और उसके शिफ्टिंग के साथ डील करते हैं, एंड दे आर ऑल्सो हेल्पफुल in synthesizing the intermediate compounds of suberin. So these are the two main functions of spiriosomes. Function number 1, synthesis, storage and translocation of fat, and the second function is synthesis of intermediate of suberin. So these are the two main functions which are performed by spiriosome, and as the spiriosome is also containing hydrolytic enzymes, it is also deal with the digestion inside the plant cells. So this is the first cell organelles which is only present in case of plant cell. Now the second cell organelle which is present also in the plant cell is glyoxysome. Glyoxysome is the second organelle which includes in microbodies, and this organelle is also present in the plant cell. Okay, so they are only present in plant cells. They were first discovered by a scientist Beaver in the germinating seed of castor. So they got discovered by Beaver in germinating seed of castor. These cell organelles are basically found in the germinating fatty seeds because their main function is beta oxidation of fat. So this cell organelle is mainly found in case of germinating fatty seeds. जो भी सीड फैटी सीड्स है, फॉर एग्जांपल ग्राउंडनट है, कैस्टर्ड है, ऐसे फैटी सीड्स में जब वो जर्मिनेट हो रहा होगा उस टाइम पे जो सेल ऑर्गेनेल मिलता है वो है ग्लाइकोक्सिजोम, क्योंकि इन सीड्स में फैटी एसिड्स का कन्वर्शन करना होता है कार्बोहाइड्रेट में, एंड दैट कार्बोहाइड्रेट विल एक्चुअली गिव्स पावर टू द सेल फॉर जर्मिनेशन. सो इसीलिए ये ऑर्गेनेल काम करता है. सो दे आर मेनली फाउंड इन जर्मिनेटिंग फैटी सीड्स. Clear? And the main function of glyoxysome is beta oxidation of fat. Due to beta oxidation of fat, the fat will get converted into carbohydrate. Okay, that is acetyl CoA, and this acetyl CoA will again get converted into glucose. But for the conversion of acetyl CoA into glucose, we require two specific enzymes which are only found in case of glyoxysome, in case of fatty acids. These two enzymes are isocitrate lyase and malate synthase. So हमने ऐसा कहा कि बीटा ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ फैट से जो फैट होंगे वो एसिटिल कोए में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे, एंड द सेकंड फंक्शन ऑफ ग्लाइकोक्सिजोम इज कन्वर्शन ऑफ एसिटिल कोए into carbohydrate. For this conversion, it required two main enzymes. Number one, isocitrate lyase, and number two, malate synthase. So isocitrate lyase and malate synthase, they are the two main enzymes which are present in glyoxysome. These two enzymes will help in conversion of acetyl CoA into carbohydrate. So firstly, this organelle will deal with beta oxidation of fat, due to which the acetyl CoA will get converted, and the acetyl CoA will get converted into again carbohydrate with the help of these two enzymes. So after this function, this organelle will get destroyed in case of plant cell. Clear for this thing? In case of human, this beta oxidation of fat is a work of mitochondria. Do remember that point. And glyoxysome will also get derived from smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So origin wise, they are also derived from smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Clear? Now the third organelle which includes under microbody is peroxide. This cell organelle is found in both plant and animal cell. In case of animal cell, this cell organelle is found in liver and kidney cell. And in case of plant, this cell organelle is found in case of mesophyll cell. Especially of C3 plants. Clear? and this peroxisome is mainly concerned with the process of photorespiration in case of plants. Clear? So photorespiration is actually not a very good process, photorespiration, because photorespiration is responsible for the loss of 25% of fixed carbon dioxide. That's why photorespiration is not actually a good process. But for doing this photorespiration, especially in C3 plant, the mesophyll cell will have this peroxisome enzyme, and the main function of this peroxisome enzyme is formation and metabolism of H2O2. So speaking about the function, the main function is formation and destruction, that is metabolism of H2O2. And for this metabolism, the peroxisome is having two different set of enzyme. The biggest enzyme of peroxisome is catalase, which forms this H2O2. But H2O2 is actually a harmful product, so the cell will also get rid out from this product by the help of enzyme peroxidase. So firstly, amino acids and uric acid with the help of enzyme catalase will get converted into H2O2, but this is a dangerous substance. So this H2O2 will again get converted into H2O and oxygen with the help of enzyme peroxidase. So these are the two sets of enzyme. One is catalase, which is the biggest enzyme of peroxisome, and second is peroxidase, which is the smallest enzyme of peroxisome, and mainly they are concerned with formation and destruction of H2O2. The peroxisomes originate from endoplasmic reticulum. So origin wise, they are developed from endoplasmic reticulum, and they are mainly concerned with formation and destruction of H2O2. These cell organelles are present in case of plant as well as in case of animal cell. So this is everything about the microbodies. Microbodies are having three different cell organelles, out of which two, that is spiriosome and glyoxysomes, are only present in plant, and peroxisome is present in both plant as well as in animal cells. So with this we are completed with all the membrane bound and non-membrane bound cell organelles. Now in the next video we will start with the cytoskeletal element inside the eukaryotic cells. Thank you.